Hi, welcome to the Meeting C++ channel. And this video is just a short video about what is Meeting C++. Just short overview. So a few years ago, I came up with this mission statement. The mission of Meeting C++ is to support the C++ community and to build and maintain a worldwide network for C++. And that's my core motivation for doing my work for the C++ community and for running Meeting C++. You probably know Meeting C++ as a conference, which is also how Meeting C++ started in 2012. And this year we're again in Berlin in November, having like last year 3 keynotes and 3 days of full of C++. The keynotes this year are Andrei Alexandrescu, Lisa Lippincott, and Nikolai Yusutis. And the schedule is available on the website with 3 days full of C++. But also one day in front of the conference, I have a new conference. It's called Meeting Embedded. And you guessed it, it's about embedded. And the keynote speaker for that is Dan Sachs. And it's on the 14th. And I will soon offer also a combi ticket for both events. I will put for both events a link in the description that you easily can follow up and see the schedules of them. But I also want to talk about some other activities I do share between Meeting C++ and Meeting Embedded. First and for all, I do post a lot of links and resources on social media, mostly new blog articles and news. I do this for Meeting Embedded on Twitter, and Meeting C++ distribution is on Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Then Meeting C++ has a blog, and also a weekly blog roll is offered for C++ and embedded, so that you're able to keep up with news in these fields. And that is mostly what I've posted on social media as a digest, and you just can follow the links. And so you have this option to either follow me on social media or to just put this blog roll in your RSS reader to stay up to date. Then user groups. I support user groups for both C++ and embedded, and that's also how Meeting C++ in the original way got started, because I had a user group which started in 2011, and then 2012 we were like, hey, why not organize a conference? I had time and funding for this, and since then I've kind of saw that I can build Meeting C++ to be a platform and to be something which was back then not existing for C++. And so that is basically what I do today. Today, this is my main job, to run Meeting C++ as a platform and to serve in that way the C++ community. And then you can post your jobs to Meeting C++ and Meeting Embedded. So there's a web form where you can post your open positions to Meeting C++. It's then being uploaded to the website and distributed to the social media. And this is a free offering. There's many job platforms where you have to pay for an advert for a job, which is basically the same thing for 30 days. I offer this as a free service to the community. But there's two services which are paid. As an employer, you can be listed at Meeting C++, so folks can see you in this list of employers, and also your logo will be appearing on all of the job postings at Meeting C++. And there's a new recruiting form where you are able to be listed as an employer, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that now. So let's look at the recruiting form details. So there's you, and you're looking for a job, so you upload your CV to the form at Meeting C++. You select the employers you want to contact. Then these employers will receive your CV, and if they like what they see, they're probably going to contact you, And if you like also to work for them, you can contact them, and maybe it's a match, maybe it's not, but it's just, this whole form is built upon the idea that you can contact the companies which you're interested in, and if they're interested in you, they can contact you, and there's like no cold calling, nothing involved, and just a service which you easily can use and which is helpful for the companies and helpful to you. I quickly also want to talk about plans I have. I want to enable guest posts in the blog via a web form, which probably launches soon in October. I want to offer more services like what things I just talk about, things I can offer to the network, which folks can use to just contact other folks. And I have a few plans for that, but I don't want to just go into details. But expect an announcement in October there. And I really would like to write more C++ again. This year has been really busy. I was doing a lot of other things, and I hope finally to get back to C++ next year. I've done a very interesting experiment in the spring about mixing Boost, Qt, and templates, and I want to go further in that direction. And a quick slide on how to support Meeting C++. One of the best ways is to attend the conference, of course. It's a fun enjoyment for you, and I also get paid through organizing the conference. So Meeting C++ and Meeting Embedded, you have two choices there. Also, you can combine them as they're on the same time. It's just then 4 days for you, but I've talked about that. And then there's a Patreon. So if you want to buy me a beer, that's a good option. Thanks for everyone who is already, being a patron. Really, thanks for supporting me through Patreon. Of course, one thing that's like for free is sharing related posts about Meeting C++ on social media. Though thanks for all your, likes and shares, and if you share videos here from my channel, thank you for that. And then there's the new Meeting C++ recruiting service, and you really would help me if you're just forwarding this to your HR department. Tell them that this is an option which is available and which like directly reaches into the C++ community, and really helps also myself in organizing and doing my work. So thank you for listening. Am I still recording? Yes. Hey, just quickly, bonus slide. Just I usually don't put myself in the center of things, so that's kind of an old photo of mine. You see my bio, what I have done previously, and my history in C++. And I do speak at some conferences, etc. That's like kind of it has become part of my job, and also during the conference at Meeting C++, I do present a lot of things, and so I don't try to be in the center of things as a person, but I am the person behind Meeting C++. So thank you for listening, and maybe we see us at some conference or you visit Meeting C++.